SAFC Fan TV, I'm Shaun Middleton. I'm outside the University of Bolton Stadium, the home of Bolton Wanderers, with today's game, Bolton Wanderers versus Sunderland. The game is just finished. Bolton Wanderers 1, Sunderland 1, and now I'll be interviewing the Sunderland fans for their reactions of today's game. Thanks for your time, and also could you like, share and subscribe to our channel? That'd be very much appreciated. SAFC Fan TV, I'm Shaun Middleton, I'm with JJ. JJ, how would you sum up that game?
Crap. Jack Ross doesn't know what he's doing. Get beat up it like Bolton, man, know what I mean? We're Premier League team. League 1, joke. Get him out. Ta-ra, see you in a bit.
SAFC Fan TV, I'm with Adam. Adam, Sunderland's getting beat 1-0. How would you sum up this game and the performance?
Just embarrassing, really, innit? Like, McNulty, I know he went off midweek and that, but to me he should have played White this game. We're playing the long ball. We played the long ball all game. And it's ideal for Charlie White, and he brings him on the 75th, 76th, 77th minute.
A lot of fans were singing Jack Ross out at the end of the game. Well, in fact, second half they were singing it during the second half. What's your feelings on that?
Who we're going to get to replace though? Who we're going to get replaced? Be honest. Who we're going to get replaced? Who? Be honest.
I love Big Sam, like, but I can't see.
How we're going to get replace him? How we're going to replace?
We'll be the richest club in the world.
Of course, yeah. But we're not going to get Sam Allardyce, so it's stop embarrassing yourselves. Like, to me, we need to deal with what they've got. Fair enough. We're not playing well, and he's not doing well. But we just need to deal with what we've got. We're not going to do better than what we've got there. Be honest. Do you think Sam Allardyce is going to come in that?
No, I don't think so.
Well, exactly. So why?
No. If you were the manager of that football club in the dressing room, what would you set them players at the end of the game?
End of the game or at half time?
End of the game.
Should be ashamed of yourselves. Should be ashamed of yourselves. That team hasn't picked up a point all season, or like 2 points all season, and they've played you off the park. They've played you off your park. So
thanks for your time, yes.
Why not? I look like an idiot now. Like,
no, you didn't, mate. You didn't look like an idiot, because in the day it's about showing your passion, and it's been a bad day. I would dare say it's an all-time low as a Sun supporter. Would you agree with that?
Oh, aye, of course. Like, everyone's saying Jack Ross out. But like, who do you get to replace him? There's nobody to replace him. Like, there's nobody, anybody.
What you got to bear in mind is, mate, we're a massive football club. I still think there'll be people who'll take the job on. Do you think?
Everyone keeps saying it, like massive football club. But at the end of the day, we're still in League 1. We didn't get promoted last season. We're still in League 1 at the end of the day. Yes, we are a big club, but like, we're still there.
Are you positive?
No.
Nice, thanks.
Are you?
Thanks for your time.
No, be honest. You're asking me, are you?
No, not at all. No, I'm down the dumps. So obviously, I've got to ask the supporters' views, not mine. So it's something to do with what I think. You know what I mean? Hey, thanks for your time, mate. Cheers. SAFC Fan TV. I'm with Joshua. Joshua, it's been a bit of a bad day for Sunderland Football Club. How would you sum it up?
I'm not going to repeat what he said, because I don't want the yo-yo of managers that we've been going through for the past 7 years. I would like to stick with the manager for maybe not beyond the rest of this season, but if he can win it. Go on.
Did you watch that football match today? You saying stick with the manager?
Well, I don't want to be accused of being
off, you fucking shite.
I don't want to be accused of being like a Jack Ross follower or anything like that. But should anyone be accused of following our manager? He's the manager of my football club that I've supported for the past 16, 17 years. I'm sick to death of having a manager. Yes, he's done shit.
What the fuck's going on?
Aye, he's right. He's right. It's fucking wank, but I'd like to stick with him for the rest of the season.
Stick to the end of the season. Why would you stick to the end of the season?
3 points against a team who haven't even got a team, man.
Just come and
No.
Wait, it's not that though. Wait. Tell the camera. Didn't it get off with me? Oh, yeah. Tell him. Do you know what I mean? It's like you can't please anybody. He's fucking shit, yes. But what do you want? We'll have another manager. We'll have another manager for the next 6 weeks. Oh, the Ilday shit, because the players won't perform for anybody. Then 6 weeks later, oh, Jack Ross is shit. Oh, let's get another manager. So what do we do?
So do you think the players? Do you think the players are alright?
You're fucking shit.
Well, no, I don't. Not at all.
You're fucking shit. You're fucking
Do you think the players are alright?
No, not at all. No, the players are alright. They're not performing to the best of their ability, which would lie the blame on the manager. The manager is not getting the best out of these players. Like Aidan McGeady probably is our best player, but I'm his biggest critic because he can do so much more. Who scored? You don't even know who scored. Who scored? Exactly, nobody knows.
Thanks for your time, mate.
Exactly.
Thanks for your time.
Nobody
Cheers. SAFC Fan TV. I'm with Phil. Phil, how would you sum up that game?
Pathetic. Absolutely clueless. He still doesn't know his best team after 47 games last year, and it's just continued. The man has not got a clue. It's a totally different ball game. This is a big club. He cannot handle his job.
Do you think that's another? Do you think that's a final nail in Jack Ross's coffin?
I hope so. I really hope so. He's had more than enough chances.
Just say something. He stands there with his hands in his pockets every single game. No enthusiasm whatsoever. To be fair, I would keep him because there's no one else to get. But he stands there with no enthusiasm, nothing. But I would love Roy Keane to come. That's who I'd love. Roy Keane. That's who I'd love.
Do you think, like, going forward, do you think he's not the man for the job?
No, definitely not. No. All right, I'm not saying we're a big club. Massive fan base. I mean, 50 year. This is my 50th season ticket, and this is the worst I've ever seen. His tactics, his team selection, his substitutions. It's just, it's beggars belief for me. Like.
Man of the match for Sunderland, if there's any.
I couldn't name one. I could not name one. I really couldn't. I couldn't name one. No.
Are you confident going forward? Not really now.
No. Not under Jack Ross. No. Not.
If you were Stuart Donald, who would you appoint as the manager? If you got it
as Roy Keane and Chris Hughton, the only two that I would have, without a doubt. And Roy Keane, he would wop out this club.
Thanks for your time, mate.
Business.
Cheers.
Right, that's
Thank you, mate.
no
Cheers.
problem.
Thank you. SAFC Fans TV. I'm with Ethan. Ethan, how would you sum that game?
Absolutely shocking, mate. Mate. Last week against fucking, we were playing on Tuesday, Rotherham. We were unbelievable until that fucking McKady missed that penalty, and then things went tissed up, and they're still fucking shit. Jack Ross needs to go. Like, honestly, I was Jack Ross in Reed, but then the last couple of games, he's just gone for the 1-1 draws. He doesn't do that, man. His tactics are shit. I mean, against Rotherham the other night, fucking all we were doing, long ball up McNulty and who did we start with? All they were doing was chasing dead balls, and that's the setting off. We had no energy whatsoever, and we were shit, mate. And even that, you know what I mean? They're on minus 10 points, mate. They should sort their age out with that, mate. You know what I mean? That's absolutely shocking. That.
Is this an all-time low for Sunderland Football Club?
Not after the championship season. That was a fucking all-time low, that. But we need to sort it out, man. We need Jack Ross out. Get someone in who's going to actually pick them up, you know what I mean? We're shocking at the minute, us.
If you could, who would you pick man of the match?
Man of the match? I couldn't even pick a man of the match, mate. It was shocking, mate, absolutely shocking. I couldn't pick a man of the match.
So do you think he's got to go now then, Jack Ross?
I think so, either Sam Allardyce or Roy Keane. I mean, that's what they're talking about, isn't it?
Do you think Sam Allardyce, that'd be very difficult trying to get him back?
Well, I'd be fucking solid, you know what I mean?
He needs to go, that cunt, the fucking jock bastard. He needs to fucking go. Scottish cunt.
There you go, mate.
Swear to God, right?
Everyone.
It's not fucking
Not a fan in here who wants to see him in, man. He's a fucking piss take, man.
Prick, get out!
The fucking go, man. This is the worst team we've played in fucking years, man. Absolute piss take, man. He's got to fucking
Fuck
go,
off.
man. Fuck off, you fucking cunt.
Thanks for your time, mate, Larry. SAFC Fan team with Nathan. Nathan, it's a bit of a bad day today, isn't it?
For the Scouser, mate, yeah, he's got to go. He's got to go. Jack Ross out. See ya. Gone. That's it. Done.
Stuart Dillon was sitting about 4 seats from me. I didn't think he was very happy, like.
Well, the people who've just took over, mate, they've got a lot of money. He's got to go. He's got to. You can't do this. Not against people like this. You can't.
Is this the worst it gets for Sunderland Football Club?
Really bad. This is really, really bad. Yeah. This is the worst it gets.
So would you make a change quick ASAP?
Yeah. Definitely.
If you could, who would you say was man of the match?
Not even saying. No one. No. They're not good enough, mate. It's just they're not bothered. They're just not. It's like they're not trying. They turned up today thinking they were going to win straight away, and they're not. That's the way. You can't turn up thinking that. So.
Thanks for your time, yeah. No, thank you. SAFC Fan TV. I'm with Kane. Kane, the game's finished 1-1. How would you sum the game up?
Power going forward. We had nothing going forward. I think Jack Ross focuses on defending. The defending's poor. We need a strong centre half who'll put a foot in, not be scared of anyone, and we haven't got that. That's all he focuses on, and we haven't even got that. So what's the point in going forward?
It's the first time this season I've heard saying you're going to get sacked in the morning. So do you think that's the right thing to do?
I think we need someone. I think we need a spark going forward. If we've got a spark going forward, we'll scare teams and they'll go defensive. So we don't need to focus on defence, but hopefully we bring a spark in and then we'll be sorted.
Who do you think was the best player today for Sunderland if you could pick one?
Maybe, yeah, the keeper. Sunderland were poor all around. They had nothing going forward, nothing back.
Does that say it all, John McLaughlin, the man of the match?
Exactly. But a team who's struggled with finance, and our best player is a goalkeeper. It's poor. We're a Premier League side, and that's what happens.
Thanks for your time, yeah. Cheers. Thank you. Go on YouTube, Harry. SAFC Fan TV with Jack Shields. Jack, it's a bit of a disappointing game today. The fans are coming out very angry. How would you sum the game up in one word?
Terrible. I think everyone was coming down with increased expectations to knock 4 or 5 past these, and unfortunately I think they've come in with an expectation that it's going to be easy, and I don't think anyone realistically thought it was going to be easy, but they thought Bolton's league position and our position, it should be a comfortable win. Even though we've got a draw, that's probably one of the worst performances I've ever seen a Sunderland team play. And you're just talking basics like passing, tactics, no movement at all. I think for some players a bit of a lack of effort as well. You know, I think there's some players just going through the motions to a certain extent.
I mean, with the takeover like really close, I mean, it could happen probably next week. I've been saying this for a while now. It just puts a bit of a damper on it, doesn't it?
Well, it does, because you know you've had the optimism. Obviously, last season was a negative season. You know, everyone expected promotion and we didn't get it. We're a bit of a low ebb, but the takeover lifted everyone. I think everyone was looking at the takeover with a bit of optimism and brighter things ahead. But you know, we have to get promotion this season. You know, it's cast iron. You know, there's no other way to get promotion than get up in the Championship. And on that performance, we'll look way off. We'll look miles off.
Is the players good enough?
I think a lot of them aren't. To be fair, I think we'll have probably a handful of players that are good enough to get promotion in this league, but there's a lot of them aren't. You know.
Do you think the manager's getting the best out of the players?
No, I don't think he is at all. I think we've got a style that's too easy to play against. You know, tip top on, give Sunderland a bit of space. They're not going to harm you in behind. They're not physical. They're not battling or anything. And I just think it's just poor. You know.
You play a 4-2-3, won again. I mean, no disrespect to Bolton, but do you not think you should be playing a 4-4-2, at least 2 strikers up front?
There was a situation in the second half whereby he had Charlie White dressed off for 10 minutes and he didn't bring him on. Bring an extra striker on. You're 1-0 down away to the worst team in the league. Bring another striker on and go for it. How many times does he need to be told that you need to go for it in this league? You're 1-0 down. What's he waiting for? Is he waiting for something to change? And then he brings him on and takes off. I think it was Maguire he took off. He took off one of our potentially best creative players, you know what I mean? I just kind of work it out. It's so negative, so backward, and I think I can't see that getting any better under Jack Ross, to be fair. I really can't. I think this has to be the end for him.
If you were the manager of Sunderland Football Club, what would you say to them players at the end of the game?
You need to, well, I would say normally you tear into them, give them a right good going through, but I don't know if that will work with some people. I don't know the characters themselves, so sometimes shouting at them and might not get the best out of them, but they have to be made aware that sort of performance is not acceptable. We're coming away with a team that might not have even existed a month ago. We're coming here, terrible performance and scraping a 1-1 draw, do you know what I mean? And it's in no way acceptable for a club of our stature to be coming away with that.
Quickly man the match.
God knows, the fans.
Cheers, mate. Cheers, thanks, mate. Thanks, mate.